Tell you what, Bob, there's a few things, feel free to put this right at the start of the video, there's a few things that really shock me about these golf clubs. One of them being how good they feel, the other one being how far they actually go, because these don't feel like they should be distance irons, but they actually are pretty good distance irons for a set of blades that are forged out of one piece of steel with a stretch face. Since I started this YouTube channel, I've been on a mission to find the best affordable golf clubs that can still give you performance, and I think these could well be qualifiers. Guys, introducing the brand new for 2026 Vice VG-i03 irons. Just how good do these look? So these are designed to have blade-like appearances, but they actually have a stretched face to allow them to have a perimeter weighting to give you guys ultimate performance. Today we're going to put them in the bag, go out and test them, try and break par here at Woolley Park Golf Club with a set of irons that cost less than £800 and look this good. So of course when I say affordable, I mean affordable in relation to some of the bigger OEM names. Now these are forged from one piece of steel, and I must admit, when I first saw these, we saw a little sneak peek of them a couple of months ago or even a year ago, and I was really excited to try them. So to get them in the bag today, take them out there, test them for numbers, and of course test them to see if we can break par, we also have these. Bob, we haven't seen these all, have we? VGW02 wedges. They look disgustingly good. So you can get these online, of course. You can get them in pretty much any specs that you do want, and you can get them in any colour that you want as well. So without any further ado, box is nice as well. Big fan of the box. Love a box. Love a box. Wunderkind. So you see, this really excites me, because I think the guys at Vice have been doing some spectacular things for quite some time now, and if we have a look at the build quality of these, we know that Vice makes spectacular clubs. We know they made fantastic golf balls, and that's how they made their name. That's how a lot of people came to know about Vice Golf. We actually have KBS Tourlite 105s in here, so you are now getting, of course, those premium components in there as well. So Bob, how well do you think we'll do with these?
How many holes are you playing?
We'll play 5 holes here at Woolley Park Golf Club. We'll test each shot for performance and see just how that goes, because I'm a huge believer that it's nice to get something that saves you money. It's nice to get something that's affordable. Yes, these are on the higher end of affordable, but they're still, in some cases, half the price of some of the huge brands. And like I said, we do have that kind of stretching of the face, and this is something I've not seen before from any brand, where they make something that's a blade, it looks like a blade, feels like a blade, sounds like a
blade,
but you get the performance of essentially a kind of perimeter weighted cavity back. So I've actually got these as well today, the Pro Plus balls with the tracer alignment on them, and that's where Vice really made the name, wasn't it? I always thought they were just a kind of golf ball company, but 5-iron off this first tee, I mean, that felt phenomenal. I'll not lie to you, that felt really good. Bang smack middle of the fairway. We've got gorgeous turf interaction here, which is everything that you do want if you are going to be playing a blade, because let's not forget, these aren't going to be for everyone. They're still going to be for that either low handicap or that mid handicap who's aspiring to be the lower handicap. First shot of the day, 186 carry, 5,000 spin pretty much on the nose, 195 total without a warm-up. Yes please. So it is quite difficult to think of what market Vice are going after with these clubs, because priced as they are around kind of £700, £750, depending what you go for. Obviously you can get 4-iron, you can get down to wedge, you can pretty much mix and match whatever you want, and of course you can have the wedges to it as well. Are they going after the Titleist, the TaylorMade, the Callaway, the Ping? Are they going after the Ben Hogan, the Tacoma, those kind of DTC brands on the lower end? Because they're kind of in the middle of them, and I do think the premium quality does really help that as well. By the way, huge shout out to John and the boys for putting a junior tee down here for people like Dave and Brett who can't get over the water.
Oh,
that's a new thing for the season, isn't it? Really good. 137 into the first hole. I think we'll try a pitching wedge. Now the pitching wedge does look really nice and boxy. I love the shape of it. I love that kind of little chamfered edge there for the leading edge, and you can really start to see how they've stretched that face back to allow for the perimeter weighting. When we first saw these in Munich, we didn't really know too much of the tech, did we? And I had a bit of a stinker, didn't I? Do you remember how bad my ball striking was? Say
yes.
it, Bob.
It wasn't good.
I was shanking it, wasn't I?
That's not a shank.
Oh yeah. What I like is I'm getting that little bit of a baby draw as well. That's really, really nice. Spun off the green to the left, but we had 137, we've got a 128 there, and it was a little bit duffy. What spin have we got? Still 9,500 spins, some really, really good numbers with that duffed wedge. And what I like about this is you're still generating the feel of a blade. It doesn't feel like a game improvement club, probably because it's not, but it doesn't feel like it should be as forgiving as potentially it just has been there. Although we have missed the green, so there's that to think about. Right, Bob, missed green to the left. We'll have a chip with one of the new wedges. These look fantastic. Can we get a bit of purchase and be attacking?
Effort.
Be a difficult under par if we bogey the first.
Never a doubt.
Never a doubt. Par. So one of the things I really like about the website for these clubs as well is you can kind of, it's a bit like BK, you can have it your way, Bob. You have lots of different colours, lots of different ferrules, lots of different grips, all for that kind of slightly cheaper end price. I think the second-hand market is going to be a tough one for them, because the second-hand market, there's so many kind of really good deals and offers, isn't there? Let's go 5-iron off the deck. Can we get that kind of 200 yards again?
Yeah.
They really feel good. That was a little bit bottomy, and I still have the
Really?
feedback of the strike. I love the ball flight I'm getting, that slight draw. Very, very similar numbers. 187 carry, 206 total. So realistically, again, not a great strike, but still getting that little bit of forgiveness. Could these be my new irons, Bob? I must admit, if someone said to you, oh, you've got to use these for the rest of your life, you'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
go on then. Of course I will. Right, another fairway hit there with these Vice irons and Vice ball combination, actually, we should say. What have we got in? We've got about 150 in. So let's see exactly what we have. Guys, comment below, could you see yourself spending this much money? Is the second-hand market going to be a bit more alluring for you? 148 playing 151. Slightly into the wind. Does A-tie and get there, Bob? Pulled it slightly. Get up.
Oh,
You know what? Distance-wise, that's done really well, hasn't it?
great strike.
I feel like that's done a lot better than I anticipated it would for distance. It's gone 160 yards. Let's just have a go with the 9, because these could be a bit more distance savvy than what we're maybe thinking. I can hit the 9-iron 150. There's some gains. Oh wow. That could go in, that.
Oh, nice shot. Oh,
You
it's a
see how
good
much
shot.
spin that had on it?
Yeah.
That's landed pretty much next to the flag, spun all the way back. And I'll tell you now, for a 9-iron, it's carried 155, spinning at 8.5 with a lovely little draw. That's properly redefining my ball flight. And I think it's the lie angle, because I've got them in standard, so they're a little bit more upright than what I'd normally have. I've got a lot of admiration for these, a lot. Good stopping power, Bob, for a pull. Sit. 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 Tough one.
Very. The tracer was bang on.
Must have been the read.
At least then you know.
The tracer helps. The tracer gives you the feedback. Good putt, bad read. Right, Bob, not ideal, but par 3 to get us back. Let's stiff one here and get it nice and close. I must admit, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would, because I thought blades were going to be beyond me as a golfer. I don't feel like these are, so if you're in that boat as well, I think you could be in for a nice surprise. 138. Checking it's 9, but take a bit off.
Yeah. Oh.
Be good. What a lovely ball flight that is. That was sensational, wasn't it? 144, 9-1 spin. So lovely, lovely spin numbers there. Plenty of control. That should be just past the flag.
There's a bug on the camera.
Bug on the lens. I bet Bob down here.
It's very windy down here.
I wasn't anticipating that, so it shows how stable both the club and ball can be in the wind as well, right?
Nice shot.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I feel like these could be in the bag of, like, not a beginner, but somebody, I think first of all a serious golfer, but also a golfer that has played before and is coming back to it but wants a new set.
I really want them.
Shame. That was one of the chances.
I might get them.
Can't blame the irons, Bob. Okay, so 1 over through 3. Not really a reflection on the clubs, more a reflection on well, my putting today, really. But let's hit a few here and see what we can do with the flights, because if you're in the market for a set of blades, you're going to want to be able to play different ball flights. Should we try a bit of a low stinger? It's only a 5 iron, we've not got 4. See if we can still get some good distance.
Is it good?
Like, that's the shot you want, isn't it, for the low stinger?
Oh yeah.
That's down there, bounding on the fairway. Lovely turf interaction. And it's still carried pretty similar to what we were seeing. It's carried over 180 and it's run out to 200. So I already know that that's very similar distance to the normal shots that we've been hitting on the opening holes. Say if we now want to hit just a normal flighted high one, what are we going to see? Are we going to see much of a difference?
Ooh.
Really nice high ball flight again, just fading ever so slightly down the fairway, hopefully around 200 again. That gone a long way, that, Bob? 188 carry, 194, so we've lost a little bit of the really high one, but as you've seen, we've hit 5 iron off the first couple of tees, we've had a couple of 200 pluses, we've had a 200 plus on a low one and a 194 with a really nice high one. So far I'm going to say these are very, very good for playing nice high shots, nice low shots, and of course some of the draws and fades that you've seen so far. Right, good tee shot in the middle of the fairway. What do we have left in? 94, Bob.
94.
94. Should we try the 50 degree? Because there's lots of different options in the wedge as well that you can get. You can see lovely kind of half face grooves on there, not the full face ones. I prefer that. I like a more traditional looking.
I do.
Look at that bounce there. That's really nice. Start to wear a little bit on the back, but
I like that though.
yeah, a bit industrial. That's lovely. Got to be perfect, that, isn't it?
That's brilliant.
That's got to be pretty perfect. 109, maybe a little bit long, maybe a touch long. We shall find out. I feel like I'm getting a lot of action on the wedges, you know, with chipping.
Yeah.
They fancied it, but no mass. Right, Bob, we need to birdie the last for a level par test. Is that important? It is for me, very important. I like to score well when I'm testing clubs, as well as gather numbers for you.
Wow.
Tell you what, that feels as good as anything.
Oh.
Like as good as any really, really expensive club. That's gone 201 in the air, 47 spin, 212 total. Really, really nice compact numbers, especially with the long irons. The long irons are the ones that I was a bit more worried about testing, but as you can see with the 5 iron especially, you can really see how that kind of stretch face is adding that perimeter weighting element to these lovely blades, together with the German engineering, Bob.
German engineering.
Is that upside down?
No, it's the correct way.
Correct way, perfect. What a roll. 93 yards left in, Bob, so we'll learn from the last. And we're going to hit 54, so we've hit all the wedges this time as well.
Nice.
Right, come on, birdie this. Be good. Be good.
Sit.
Sit that spinning back, Bob, that's a chance. Sit. I've heard it all. Tell you what, Bob, there's a few things, feel free to put this right at the start of the video, there's a few things that really shock me about these golf clubs. One of them being how good they feel, the other one being how far they actually go, because these don't feel like they should be distance irons, but they actually are pretty good distance irons for a set of blades that are forged out of one piece of steel with a stretch face. Who knew, Bob? Who knew? Tell you what, Bob, that's had some right Rasmus Hoyland on it, that, hasn't it? All the way back down here.
Wow.
Come on. How far's that moved, by the way?
Oh, you
The
had it.
roll was absolutely fantastic on the tracer. Well, guys, that is level par using the brand new Vice 1 over. Sorry, Bob, I got ahead of myself. I thought that I got in with the Vice VGI03 irons, and of course new wedges. If you enjoyed it, smash the subscribe button below. Lots more to come with the guys at Vice. I've really enjoyed that. The sun's here as well. Are you burning?
Scalding.